everyone, so I want to show you how to use the Read and Write Chrome extension for Read Aloud and Translation if you have information inside of a Google Doc. If you get your information inside of a Google Doc, you can actually do a lot. It's much more difficult to use a PDF. So anytime you can break out that text and get it into a doc, your possibility of being able to reach kids with different tools increases exponentially. So have this article that let's imagine the kids had to read the 3 branches of government. So first of all, the Read and Write extension works directly on this. I'm going to go up and I'm going to check my profiles, and mine's at default, so that will be my American English speaker. And so with the play, pause, and stop button, you can either highlight the whole thing or just highlight where you want to start reading, and then you're going to push play. You get the point? Okay. So first of all, anything inside there they can read. So that is huge. Now, what if I needed to translate? Translation is actually decently easy on both your end and on the student's end from like 3rd grade up. So if you have a document in here that is written in English, you're going to go to Tools, Translate Document, and then choose a language. I'm going to go down to Portuguese. There we go. Again, this list does not differentiate for Portuguese Portugal, Portuguese Brazil, Spanish Europe, Spain, Spanish Central and South America. It does not differentiate for that. So that is a tricky thing. So I'm going to go ahead and translate. What I love about this is it opens it up in a second doc. So they keep the first doc and then they have the second doc. So this is great for teachers. So you would be able to do anything that you want to in English and then very quickly make translated copies into multiple different languages. And then I would just suggest keeping them all in one folder so it's very easy to find. So again, so now I have it in Portuguese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to my Read and Write for Chrome, and I'm going to go to my profile, and I'm going to my Portuguese profile because I have one set up. And in that one, I've set it up with a Portuguese accent. I haven't done anything else. I could have slowed the pace of it. I could have choose the gender. All I did was I just turned it to Portuguese. So now, in theory, it's going to read it with a Portuguese accent. Again, translation is never perfect, but this definitely is a way to get some support with the reading. Now, I have had people say if I get it to them in a doc, they can delete things, and that is absolutely true. So one thing you might want to do is make this a little bit more logged in. You could share out a view only. They can still use the tools on a view only. Another thing that I found I do is I do File, and then Share, and then I'm going to take the second one down, Publish to Web. What I'm actually doing is I am creating, I'm going to go ahead and click Publish, and then I'm going to click OK. I'm creating a website with that text. And now I have this link. So imagine I'm going to actually even put the link right here at the top for kids to access. And if they click here, what it does is it opens it up and it makes it look like a website. You see, it no longer looks like it's in Google Drive. It now looks like it's just some simple published website. So now I'm going to turn on my Read and Write for Chrome tools, and all of those still work in the here now. And so I would be able to do the same thing. And this way, students wouldn't be able to delete anything. So I like the idea of kind of putting that published link right at the top of the actual doc, so they have the original doc, but then you also can send it out. You could also just, that link right here, put that link into Google Classroom and upload it, and students would be able to then use all the tools that they need to use on that. So that is how I would use translation tools and our Read and Write Chrome extension inside of Google Docs. I hope that's helpful. Bye.